Welcome to another day of mowing yards by myself. So, nobody's actually working today. I'm working by myself. I'm gonna run, grab some gas for the car, and then hopefully be able to head over and knock out some yards. I've got like 35 on the schedule today, so I know that's not gonna happen, but at least I can get done as many as I can. It's a Saturday, so I'm trying to kind of finish out the week with as many properties as I can get to. But we'll see how it goes. Just kind of, hopefully I can blow through them and get them done real quick, but you never know. So new game plan, I'm going to try to prioritize the yards and then hopefully go through and execute the high priority ones. Because it's been 2 weeks for some of them since we've been out there. So the goal will be to hopefully eliminate maybe 20 of these. I guess it'd really need to be 25 because I could probably do 10 or 15 large 2-acre yards by myself. But it's supposed to rain this afternoon, so that's why I'm kind of trying to figure out a way to execute through the really important ones. So we shall see. Hopefully I can kind of blow through 10 of them and maybe not have too many people too angry with me, but I think a lot of them are kind of higher priority ones, so I don't know, we'll see. I'll get done as much as I can. Some days you just have times where you get behind, and we've been just struggling to keep up for the last couple weeks. We've got both zero turns down, so we've got a Lender mower from our mower mechanic, but we've got both mowers down, and I guess all the vehicles and everything are running good right now, but we've got like 4 trimmers down too, so we shall see how it goes, but get it knocked out. That frog has been sitting in the truck for 2 days and somehow is still alive, so I just got him out. But I really need to clean out the interior of the truck. You can see it's pretty dirty in there. And the exterior. But the truck's still loaded from the other day. We need to start using these racks over here. I gotta grab some clasps for them. This is the mower that we've got for the day. So this is the Lender unit that they gave us. They got the, we had to duct tape on the filter panel, and then I think all this stuff in here is all broken. Got a flat tire and stuff. But off to work. About to kind of go through and assign everything to its priorities. So hopefully there's only a couple priority ones that actually need mowed. Check out our It took me 1 hour and 7 minutes. I did this property on the right and this one on the left here. Got them finished up, so headed on the next one. I was able to cut it down to about 22 properties today, so about 20 of them left. It's 12:08, so I got a late start today, but hopefully I can get a decent amount knocked out. Just got my 3rd property knocked out, so this is a big one here, so you can kind of see. Here's over that side too. It's about 2.5 acres, but a lot of weed eating, edging, and blowing. But I'm kind of thinking about moving to 5-day work weeks. I've just been thinking a lot today, kind of about how to make it more worth it. I'm thinking about moving to 5-day work weeks again, 5 8-hour days. We've been doing 4 10-hour days and it's just not really working. And so that'd be about 20 yards a day. If we could do 20 yards a day, bump up our average price to 50 per yard. Right now it's about 30. Just because we're coming weekly. So if our average weekly price was 50 per property, and we could do 20 a day, and we could have 4 people on a truck and still be profitable and be able to scale really quickly. So it's just figuring out a way to be able to do that. But that's kind of what I'm working on. So this is my 4th or 5th. Just got it knocked out. Headed the next one now. It's not looking like I'm gonna be able to get them all done today, but doing my best. So we've been actually requiring that customers pass to continue service, which I know sounds like it would be a crazy issue. Like we've got $12,000 of invoices due. We only have about 100 customers customers that we're currently working for. And so through requiring that, we've been closing out jobs and just emailing the customers if they don't pay us. And so I just got off the phone with a guy that was upset that we didn't show up, but he hasn't paid us, and so he's refuting the invoice and all that. It's like $300 that I'm not gonna mow for free for people, and so that kind of stinks, but it's something that you go through sometimes. So I'm trying to do some paperwork kind of in between jobs, but getting them knocked out. So I'm out at this church now. You can see it's a pretty big property. It's real big out front too. It's about 3 acres of mowing. But I'm out here. I'm just thinking of how much I hate it and how miserable it is. And that's never a good thought. So if it's that bad and that miserable for me today, it may be a good idea to raise the prices on some people. So this guy actually looked up the acreage. We're only charging $250 per month for this entire thing, and that's blowing off everything. That's with trimming all the shrubs around the church, spraying for weeds, pulling weeds, trimming up all these tree limbs on all these trees, keeping all the tree line trimmed. So I think I'm actually probably gonna message him and say it's $450 right now. It's gonna be $900 or $1,200 per month if you want to keep us. I understand that that's a huge change in rate, but we've only been doing it for a couple weeks. Every time we do it, he calls us back out for something. Every time there's some sort of like a complaint, or he feels as if we missed something. This is one that we've not missed any visits on, but he says that we've only come like twice or something, but we've been coming every week. So it's not really one that's worth keeping to me. And if I'm out here just miserable the entire time, there's no sense in really doing it anyway. So I'd rather find something that is enjoyable to do, something that I'm not just miserable constantly. So I want to make this more enjoyable. I don't necessarily want to be mowing by myself all the time. It is something that you have to do sometimes, but it doesn't need to be something where every day I just wake up thinking this is awful. But it does give me good perspective to people who work at dead-end jobs and just hate their life and wake up every morning not really feeling like they have a purpose. And so just kind of getting that fire back going again, getting kind of remotivated with it. But like looking at this, the thought of just dropping them and just telling them, hey, we can keep servicing until you find someone else, but we're gonna have to refer you to someone else just because it doesn't seem like we're a good fit, makes me happy inside. I feel much better kind of thinking that way and thinking it might be good to get rid of some of these clients who just aren't thankful for the work that we do, especially because we're doing it at a lot lower price than most people would. And so we'll see what he says. I'm gonna finish up this time and then shoot him a message. So see how it goes. Right now I didn't bring any water today, so it's been pretty miserable because I've been working for like 8 or 9 hours now and haven't had any water, so that's pretty tough too. I may do some properties after I get some water. I've done 11 or 12 today, including this one, but I'm needing some liquids, getting where I'm moving a little slower. But this is the property that I just finished. It's without hitting a curb. So you see it's a decent size. I had 112 budgeted minutes with the shrubs and everything, but I didn't have time to do that initial cleanup yet. It's supposed to include spraying and things too. So 112 minutes. It took me 115 with just the mow, edge weed eat and blow. But there's kind of the property. So I'm gonna shoot this guy a message once I get back to the lot. But I don't know. I'm kind of considering cutting out commercial completely, because some of these places on the right have called us. Some of those companies asking for work, but I don't think I'm really a fan of commercial work, just because water, and then hopefully go from there and figure out something else to